Hi, I'm Melissa from Northline Express. I'm here to tell you about a great product that can help if you have a fireplace that's just rolling that smoke out into your home. That's the HYC 4-inch Fireplace Smoke Guard. And what it's designed to do is actually help decrease the size of your fireplace opening, which could be the cause of the smoke that's coming back into your home. Most of the frequent reasons for smoke rollback is because your fireplace opening is too large compared to the size of your fireplace flue. It's a very simple product to use. It doesn't require any type of permanent installation, and it's also adjustable. So it's going to work for different fireplace openings as long as they're within the range of 28.5 inches up to 48 inches. But for those of you who have a fireplace opening that's less than 28.5 inches or greater than 48 inches, this is not going to be the product for you. It's not going to fit your opening. It's a very easy product to install, and like I said, it is adjustable, so it's going to fit a variety of fireplaces. Today I'm going to walk you through how simple it is to install and help get this product ready and get that smoking fireplace problem fixed for you. Okay, before we go over the actual installation process, let me walk you through the parts and pieces you're going to get with your HYC 4-inch smoke guard. You're going to receive the actual smoke guard itself with 3 pieces that should be already put together. You're going to receive one 27-inch piece of 1.5-inch diameter pipe, half-inch diameter pipe. Then you're going to receive 2 12-inch, 3/4-inch diameter pipes. There's a spring, then there's a 3/4-inch coupler, and a 1/2-inch coupler. There also is going to be a small piece of insulation. You can just set that aside. That's going to be at a later time. And there's also a tube of silicone that you'll need. Again, set that aside. We're going to use that more towards the end of the process. You will need a couple things. You'll need a tape measure, and you're going to need a screwdriver. The tape measure is going to be for you to measure your actual fireplace opening. Now, some of you may already know that, and you don't need to do this, but there are 2 separate processes for installation based on the dimensions of your fireplace opening. Now, we have a larger opening here, so I'm going to go with the step 2 process because my fireplace opening measures 42 inches. So the first step is going to be to actually take your smoke guard, and you're going to lay it face down in front of your fireplace opening. And extend it so that it's touching both sides of your fireplace opening, ensuring that you have it at the proper length. The next step is going to be to take one of your 12-inch 3/4 diameter tubes and your 3/4-inch coupler and place that into one end, and then take your other 3/4-inch diameter 12-inch piece and place it into the other end of the coupler. Make sure that you get them all the way into the coupler, and then grab your Phillips head screwdriver and tighten the coupler down. Okay, once you got the coupler tightened down, what you're going to want to do is take this and place it inside of the smoke guard that you have laying in front of your fireplace. On the right side, there's a tab over there that you'll want to use to place it over that, and what that tab is going to do is keep that pole centered in the middle of the smoke guard. The next step is going to be to take the 27-inch piece of 1/2 diameter pipe and place it inside of the larger pipe. Then grab the spring and place that over the smaller diameter pipe. As well as the 1/2-inch coupler. You're going to want to get the pipe extended, the smaller diameter pipe extended all the way across so that it's touching on the other side and is on that tab just like we did on the right side. Once you have it in the appropriate spot and extended to the appropriate length, push your spring all the way up against the larger diameter pipe and then slide the coupler down as well. And make sure that the spring is snugly up against the larger diameter pipe. I even give it a little extra squeeze so I know it's on there tight. Take your Phillips screwdriver and tighten this coupler down just like we did with the first one. And that's really all there is to it. Now we're ready to do a test fit and make sure it's going to be held in place. Now I mentioned earlier that the smoke guard does not require any type of permanent installation, and that's because just like some shower curtain rods you may have, this is installed with a friction fit, which means it's going to be squeezed smaller than the opening and then extend back out and hold itself in place in the opening without any type of screws or nails or damage to your masonry work. Okay, a brief recap to go over the steps we just completed. You're going to take your two 12-inch 3/4 diameter pipes and connect them with the 3/4 inch coupler. Then you're going to slide the 27-inch piece of pipe into the larger diameter pipe. Put the spring over the smaller diameter pipe and push it up against your larger diameter pipe. Then you're going to use your 1/2 inch coupler and use that to snugly fit the spring up against the larger diameter pipe, and then tighten down the screws on the coupler to hold it all in place. Now that we've got that all done, we're ready to install. And I mentioned earlier that the smoke guard does not require any permanent installation, and that's because just like some shower curtain rods you may be familiar with, this holds itself in place with a tension fit, which means you're going to actually squeeze it down together, place it into your opening, and then it's going to re-expand, holding itself in place without any damage to your masonry work, no screws, no nails. It's really very simple. Let's give it a try and see how ours looks. What you're going to need to do is place the right side up against your fireplace opening as close to the top as it's going to get, and then on the left side you're going to want to compress that in and then get it into the location that you want it and let that tension release, and that's going to hold it into place. This is what you're going to do for your test fit. Make sure that you have all of the pieces adjusted. You may need to make some additional adjustments to get it to the proper size, but once you've determined that it is the proper size, what you're going to do is take the smoke guard back out. There's a piece of insulation that I mentioned earlier right here. You're going to take that and place it inside the smoke guard over top of the spring. Just tuck it right in there. And then there's also a tube of silicone. That's included with the unit, and what you're going to do with that is along the top of the entire smoke guard you're going to apply that bead of silicone and then place it back in just like we did the first time. So that's a simple, easy product from Northline Express that can help eliminate that smoking fireplace that's driving you crazy.